Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Get settled in, put away any distractions. Let's practice relaxation, bringing in calmness, allowing yourself to be calm, confident, setting an intention for the day. Your life doesn't change by just changing behaviors, and it doesn't change by trying different strategies. Your life changes when you become the person that you want to be, that version of you that has whatever you want, that you are being loved, being respected, being happy. Put yourself into the state of being that which you want to be. A state of being relaxed. A state of being the best version of you. A state of being happy, healthy. Everything that you desire is in you. Tap into that energy. I'm going to continue on with Neville Goddard, Feeling is the Secret. And in chapter 3, the chapter is prayer. Neville Goddard writes, "Prayer, like sleep, is also an entrance into the subconscious." And he quotes Matthew 6:6. "When you pray, enter into your closet, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father which is in secret, and your Father which is in secret shall reward you openly." Neville Goddard interprets this as prayer is an illusion of sleep which diminishes the impression of the outer world and renders the mind more receptive to suggestion from within. The mind in prayer is in a state of relaxation and receptivity akin to the feeling attained just before dropping off to sleep. If you were here yesterday, I talked about falling asleep in the knowing that your wish has already been fulfilled, that you are that which you desire, that you are programming your subconscious mind so that when you wake in the morning, you wake with new life, new intention, the new desire that is already born within you. And in a chapter on prayer, Neville Goddard says, prayer is not so much what you ask for as how you prepare for its reception. Whatsoever things you desire, when you pray, believe that you have received them and you shall have them. That's another quote from the Bible, Mark 11:24. The only condition required is that you believe that your prayers are already realized. Your prayers have been answered. You're living the reality. Your prayers are already realized. Your prayer must be answered if you assume the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of your objective. The moment you accept the wish as an accomplished fact, the subconscious finds means for its realization. To pray successfully, then, you must yield to the wish, that is, feel the wish fulfilled. Now, whether you pray or meditate, The point is to relax into the spirit of the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Your body follows your mind, and your body becomes that which you dominantly think and feel. Take a deep breath in and allow your whole body to relax, your central nervous system to calm down. When you are in a state of relaxation, that's when ideas flow. That's when you can know what you really want and get into the feeling of it already being. You are a spiritual being. You have been gifted with an intellect, and you are living in a physical body. When your physical body is relaxed, the spiritual side of you can open and expand and flow and become a bigger, better, more version of you. You are eternal. You have infinite potential. As you relax, you allow ideas to flow, and then when you take action on those ideas, everything unfolds in perfect timing. Neville Goddard says, "The perfectly disciplined man is always in tune with the wish as an accomplished fact. He knows that consciousness is the one and only reality, that ideas and feelings are facts of consciousness and are as real as objects in space. Therefore, he never entertains a feeling which does not contribute to his happiness, for feelings are the causes of the actions and circumstances of his life." On the other hand, the undisciplined man finds it difficult to believe that which is denied by the senses, and usually accepts or rejects solely based on appearances of the senses. We don't want to just take in the outside world based on our five senses. We want to go deep and feel the wish already fulfilled. Neville Goddard writes, "The undisciplined man finds it difficult to believe that which is denied by the senses, and usually accepts or rejects solely on appearances of the senses. Because of this tendency to rely on the evidence of the senses, it is necessary to shut them out before starting to pray, before attempting to feel that which they deny. Whenever you are in the state of mind, 'I should like to, but I cannot,' the harder you try, the less you are able to yield to the wish. You never attract that which you want, but always attract that which you are conscious of being." Neville Goddard goes on to say, "Prayer is the art of assuming the feeling of being and having that which you want. When the senses confirm the absence of your wish, all conscious effort to counteract the suggestion is futile and tends to intensify the suggestion. Prayer is the art of yielding to the wish and not the forcing of the wish. Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor. The dominant feeling invariably expresses itself. Prayer must be without effort. In attempting to fix an attitude of mind which is denied by the senses, effort is fatal. To yield successfully to the wish as an accomplished fact, you must create a passive state, a kind of reverie or meditative reflection similar to the feeling which precedes sleep. In such a relaxed state, the mind is turned from the objective world and easily senses the reality of a subjective state. It is a state in which you are conscious and quite able to move or open your eyes, but have no desire to do so. An easy way to create this passive state is to relax in a comfortable chair or on a bed. If on a bed, lie flat on your back with your head on a level with your body. Close your eyes and imagine that you are sleepy. Feel, I am sleepy. So sleepy. So very sleepy. In a little while, a faraway feeling accompanied by a general lassitude and loss of all desire to move envelops you. You feel a pleasant, comfortable rest and not inclined to alter your position, although under other circumstances you would not be at all comfortable. When this passive state is reached, imagine that you have realized your wish. Not how it was realized, but simply the wish fulfilled. Imagine in picture form what you desire to achieve in life, then feel yourself as already having achieved it. Thoughts produce tiny little speech movements which may be heard in the passive state of prayer as pronouncements from without. However, this degree of passivity is not essential to the realization of your prayers. All that is necessary is to create a passive state and feel the wish fulfilled. All you can possibly need or desire is already yours. You need no helper to give it to you. It is yours now. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled. As the end is accepted, you become totally indifferent as to the possible failure, for acceptance of the end wills the means to that end. When you emerge from the moment of prayer, it is as though you were shown the happy and successful end of a play, although you were not shown how that end was achieved. Having witnessed the end, regardless of any anticlimactic sequence, you remain calm and secure in the knowledge that the end has been perfectly defined. In Neville Goddard's next In chapter 4, Neville Goddard writes about spirit and feeling. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Get into the spirit of the state desired by assuming the feeling that would be yours were you already the one you want to be. As you capture the feeling of the state sought, you are relieved of all effort to make it so, for it is already so. There is a definite feeling associated with every area in the mind of man. Capture the feeling associated with your realized wish by assuming the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of the thing you desire, and your wish will objectify itself. Faith is feeling. According to your faith, according to your feeling, be it unto you. You never attract that which you want, but always that which you are. As a man is, so does he see. To him that hath, it shall be given, and to him that hath not, it shall be taken away. These quotes are all from the Bible, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Now that is where I think we get into the idea that somebody has more, and that means it's been taken away from me. That's not what it means at all. It means when you already feel the wish fulfilled, you already are that, you already have that. There's no need to go looking outward as you focus on visualizing your goal already accomplished, being that best version of you who's already accomplished everything that you desire. You naturally get into that state of being and you attract everything necessary for the accomplishment of your goal, outcome, result, desire, whatever you want is seeking you. That which you feel yourself to be, you are. And you are given that which you are. I don't know how many times I can say that. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. The vibrational energy that you are sending out into the universe is reflecting back to you what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're being. Neville says, so assume the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of your wish, and your wish must be realized. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God. You are that which you believe yourself to be. You are co-creating your life with God. Jesus said, he that believes as I believe, the works that I do shall he do also. Jesus found it not strange to do the works of God because he believed, I and my Father are one. It is natural to do the works of the one you believe yourself to be. So live in the feeling of being the one you want to be, and that you shall be. When a person believes in the value of the advice given him and applies it, he establishes within himself the reality of success. What would you be doing if you believed you were already successful? You already have everything inside of you wanting to be expressed. You are successful. Get into the state of being successful. You may appreciate or not like the word wealthy, But would it feel like if you had sufficient wealth that you never had to worry about paying your bills? You weren't in debt. You could contribute to your community, to your church, to your charity, to your family. How would you treat people if you were wealthy enough that you didn't have to worry about pouring out the abundant blessings that you already have in your life, knowing that the more you give, the more you receive? You are already abundantly blessed. You are richly blessed. You are healthy, wealthy, wise beyond measure. Tap into that spirit inside of you and feel what it's like to be the best version of you. You are happy, healthy, wealthy, respected, successful. Your words are like a magic wand. What you get emotionally involved with becomes your life. Practice saying, I am healthy. I am successful. I am perfectly created. I am creating the life that I love. I love life and life loves me. Write down some I am statements that that really resonate with you. And be that. Get into the spirit of being that healthy, happy, successful person, that version of you that has everything you desire. It's not a sin to want material things so long as you share and you want the same for everyone. Connect to that version of you that is generous, happy, successful. The bigger your life is, the more you can contribute to the world. You are the center of your world. What energy do you want to radiate out? Whatever you send out returns to you. When your I am statements match your state of being, and instead of saying, I am tired, I'm bored, I'm not enough, you want to get into the vibrational resonance of, I am happy, I am richly blessed, I am abundant, I am successful, I am happily living the life of my dreams. And as those words resonate through you and lift your spirit, and you get into the spirit of already being that which you wish, those energetic vibrations are sent out into the universe. and attract back to you everything that matches. Like energy attracts like energy. Be in the spirit of the wish fulfilled, and everything comes to you as you are ready to receive it. With an open heart, with an open mind, tap into the spirit of the wish already fulfilled. Write about it. Set an intention to be that. In a relaxed, joyful state, knowing that you're sending out that which you wish to receive. Go out and create a wonderful day. Enjoy your life. Imagine that best version of you and act as if you are already that. Create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.